This one's sort of sad, I guess, but I don't know. Happy poems from a poet. What are those?
What is that?
Sort of sad.
Sort of sad shit.
Happy shit.
What is happy?
Magic mirror on the wall. A wall with Berenstain books. A world with Berenstain Bears books. A world where Nelson Mandela died. No, not then, earlier. A world where we spell words like favorite or canceled or maneuver with the extra letters. A world with 2 Germanys and 1 Ethiopia. A world with no loneliness, and if it happens, it doesn't last very long. A world with more Friday the 13th and 13th floors. A world where we drive on the right side of the road, but most everyone drives a stick. A world where nuclear bombs don't exist because atoms don't do that, and thermobaric bombs are the scariest things that hang over our heads. A world where Anthony Bourdain is still alive and happy. A world where the Sega Dreamcast did well, and so did the Nintendo PlayStation. A world where someone wrote down my grandma's lumpia recipe. A world without ads in between posts and videos. A world where pharmaceutical commercials are illegal in the US like they are in other countries. A world where August is a leap month, and the 2 extra days belong to February, partly because August doesn't need to be that long. A world where I got to grow up with my big brother. A world where they didn't wait for Stoney to take down the monuments. The kids in Richmond pulled them down themselves. The Starbucks on Broad still burned, though. A world with more capybaras, just because. A world with werewolves, because that's hot. A world where they didn't need to wrap the giant sequoias in aluminum foil, and the Notre Dame Cathedral still burned down, but nobody gave a fuck because fuck France.
Yeah.
A world with more flowers and fruit, and less tree jizz and allergies. A world where disabled people and folks on government assistance can get married. Should look it up. A world where Elon Musk tasted really, really good. They used my Lola's pot roast recipe. A world where good things happen to good people. A world where ugly, awkward Asian boys are the central beauty standard, and everyone desperately wants to be them or be with them, and white boys cry in the mirror, hating themselves, wishing their beards didn't grow so full, or their noses so narrow, or their dicks so long. A world where Donald Trump is dead, and I can piss and dance on his grave, on his grave, on his grave. A world where I died in the car crash, and this poem was never written. A world with magic and meaning, and a God who listens. A world without end. Amen.